Hey! Hey everyone, how are you? Now, force and pressure is completed, and I can see you are saying you want Menti for this. Don't worry, we'll do Menti also. But before doing Menti, we need to revise. We need to finish the whole chapter in one go. We need to have a mind map, and that is why we are here today. Today's session is all about mind map to master force and pressure. Hey everyone, how are you? Let me know if I'm clearly audible and visible, first of all, alright? Resounding. What is resounding? So, voice is clear to everyone? Nahi? Nice. You have started going to school now, huh? Perfectly audible and visible. Thank you, Smita. Yes, thank you, Gungun. Alright, everyone. So, force and pressure. We have done so many activities in this. So many activities. We have learned everything. We have done pressure also, atmospheric pressure also. Today, we'll make a mind map. What is a mind map? Anybody? What is a mind map? Nice, Dikshita. Hey, Ritika. Yes, Anukriti. Yes, kushti kar rahe the, boxing. Yes, all topics in one shot. That is complete, complete coverage of the whole topic. That is one shot, right? Correct. Nice, colorful drawings which revise the whole topic. It's like a map. Map gives you good pictorial representation of what to study, how to study, what is the flow and everything. So yes, it's kind of a flow chart. That is a diagrammatic flow chart. Correct, hai na? So Mayank, I'm not the right person for that, but yes, you can talk to your mentor definitely for this. कोई नहीं पलक, it's okay. आप बाद में देख लेना, आपके पास जब टाइम मिलेगा, okay? Yes. Homework answer. Yes, don't worry. I'll come to that. And I think all of you have seen this thing before also. I'll just tell you one more small thing about this thing. See, this pack is like 1 month thing. You all know that, hai na? This is a 1 month thing. You can attend as many classes as you want in this. Here you get 1 session, 2 session, 3 session. Now, important thing is you get access to premium app also in this. So this is something which I think it was not communicated properly before. That is why I'm correcting it. Hai na? So that's why. In this one, you get 1 month complete access of the premium app. Premium app, the BYJU'S premium app. You have unlimited access. You can play as many interactive games, as many quizzes, as many videos. Yeah. Otherwise, the free app has certain limitations. You can practice a lot, but you know what? 3 or 4 videos I think in a week you can watch, then it says you practice. Okay, so that is one thing. Now, with these also you get access to the premium app, but for 15 days, right? So this is also, I would say it's a good opportunity to explore the app also, because app also has some really good features. It's okay. If you want, you can do it. Hai na? You learned it. Nice. Oh man, you are asking that. I would say not today because you are learning it for the first time. But yes, once you have learned, revision is fine. Nice. Alright. So the homework question was, why do scuba divers need to wear a special diving suit? And yes, we got some really nice responses, some really nice answers. And yes, let me show you. Yeah, it's cool. The quizzo is something which I really like actually in that. You can call your friends and do that question war kind of thing between all you. Yes, I was light थोड़ी देर पहले, right? So, Gungun, Aditya, Shweta, Nikhat, Ankur, Harsimran, and Anukriti, Shweta, all of you answered. Yes, all of you answered. And yes, you answered correctly also. Yes, I can see. All of you said about pressure, and that's true. Now, there was thing about temperature also. So I was really happy to see the temperature thing, because you know what? I told you there were two things. Pressure is fine, and all of you answered pressure. That is true. Temperature is also very less. So these suits are special so that they insulate better. So, you know, the cold environment doesn't affect you. Hai na? Yes. All of you, good going, good participation. Alright. So, the topic we all are looking to revise today is force. Oh, Anita, sorry, I might have missed your name. I'm really sorry. But by the time this session was created, these names were there, I think. But yes, people, if you have answered and your name I could not take, I'm really sorry for that. Alright. Nice. So force. We started with force. This whole chapter was about force and pressure, right? So let's start with that one simple word, force. Okay? Okay? Chalo. Force mein, what was force? Someone, Gungun, you answered, by the way. Push or pull of any object, right? What is force? A push or a pull acting on the object. We know that. And we have also done, in that session, do you remember? We were talking about, on the doors, you have this sign, push or pull. So that's why. What is this? It's force. Simple, hai na? Quite confusing, Harsimran, na? Don't worry. I'm pretty sure when we'll do questions, na, you will give a lot of correct answers. And then you will feel confident also, hai na? Alright, the unit is Newton, mind it, Newton, our very own, very famous Newton sir, hai na? That's why. Okay, nice. So, force is what? It's a push or pull acting on an object. Now, the second thing which we learned was, what is the cause of a force? Does anybody, yes, puffy chips packet, it was because in atmospheric pressure. Nice, Smita, good. So, the thing you are trying to answer is, cause of force. Can you give me answer of cause of force? Let's revise. Come on. See, today's session, no. I would say you keep on giving me answers and I'll keep on making this mind map for you and I'll be convinced that you know everything. Hai na? Yes. Interaction. Good. We have learned this thing. Force. What is the cause? Because of interaction between two bodies or two objects, right? For example, this, and I don't know, has any one of you played this game before where you have to hit it very hard with a hammer and the pointer shows how hard you hit and that's how you win a gift or something, right? So what is this? It's an interaction, no? So when two objects interact, they can apply force on each other, right? Actually, you have all played, huh? I never used to play that basically. I mean, because we were kids and I don't know why, it never reached till top. And you know, they were like these Hatta Katalo, they used to do it. Alright. So yes, I was basically very thin when I was a kid. So interaction of an object with another. Now this word is very important, interaction. Yes, billiard, pool, same Gungun. Yes, interaction of an object with another. This term, I would say, cause of force, whenever someone asks you, please use this word, because this word is important. Why it is important? I'll tell you. I'll tell you why it is important, because cause of force means we said interaction. Now interaction ke liye, it's not necessary that you always have to touch. Hey Sunidhi, it's okay, not a problem. We have just started revising. So if you join now, you can start answering from now, it's okay. Nice, correct Bhavya, right? So, effects of force, I'll talk about cause of force also, don't worry. So, with force, we also thought about effects of force. What were the effects of force? What were the effects of force? Come on. We have done this. Force kya kar sakta hai? What can force do? Pushing and pulling is fine. Let's be specific now. Wow. Yes. It can bring a rest thing into motion. A moving body to rest. It can change shape. It can change direction. I'm not dancing, by the way. I'm just trying to explain you something that you can do all these things. Change in motion. Wow. Very good guys. Nice. Changing the shape. changing the state of motion of an object. So if you have force, you can do all these things, है ना, right? Correct? So with force, you can actually go from rest to motion, bring a body from rest to motion or from motion to rest. It can also change the speed of a moving body, right? If a body was moving, you start pushing it, it starts moving with more speed, है ना? Correct? Nice, very good. Wow, all of you remember everything. Nice. Means you will enjoy the question session very much. I'm telling you. Change in direction you can do. Change in shape also you can do, right? Change in shape, we have discussed this, no? And I don't know why, whenever I do this, I have a bottle with me. So change in shape. And I end up doing this every time. Right? So that's why. You can do all these things if you apply force, correct? Hai na? Nice, nice. Very good everyone, very good. Nice answers, very good interaction. Loved it. Alright, so changing state of motion, direction, speed and shape of the body. Achha, by the way, you focus, I would say don't make this mind map right now. You understand and answer in the chat, because this mind map I'll give you on the Telegram channel. Don't worry about that. Hai na? Yes. So keep on answering, keep on making believe that you know everything, and yes, I'll be all satisfied and happy. I'll go home today. Have nice dinner then. Alright, nice. So next, cause of force, we said interaction, hai na? We said interaction. So interaction, it's not necessary you need to have always touch. And yes, I can see you answered about this thing. Nice, very good. So it could be contact force, right? Contact, you need to touch. Yeah, Bobby, I saw the answer in one go. You're anyways writing in uppercase. It's very visible. Thank you, Arsimran. So contact force mein kya ho raha hai? Focus, focus. You need to touch the two objects who were interacting. So you know why I was saying this interaction word is important? Because interaction mein you did not say touch, you did not say not touch. You said interaction is zaruri. Now when interaction is zaruri, when interaction is important, one way of interacting is either you touch, it becomes a contact force. Hai na? Two or more objects are in physical contact with each other. Muscular force, all these things, hai na? You have to touch, right? Muscular force you can't apply. I mean, if you are not superhumans or mutants or something, you need to touch things to apply force, hai na? Nice. Second, frictional force. We have discussed this. Very good. And I can see you have answered this. Very good. Very good. Correct, Aparajita. Nice. Very good. Hai na? So friction is also a contact force. We know that. Hai na? Muscular force, frictional force. All right. Acts when objects are in physical contact. So with each icon, I'm telling you one liner, so that tomorrow when you look at this whole mind map, no, you will look at it and all these directions will tell you, acha, isme ye tha. Hai na? So these things, it's very good for revision. Anukriti, 1 or 1.5 days delay might happen, but it will reach you for sure. If somehow you don't get it though, I would say you go ahead in the video's comment section and tell me. So I'll make sure you get it. Hai na? Don't worry about that. Nice. So you know what comes next? The non-contact force. The name itself tells us non-contact means there is no contact, there is no physical touch. And yes, we know. And yes, the unit was Newton. And who is this? This is the legend of Sir Newton only, right? Correct? So, gravitational force, electrostatic force. Electrostatic, I told you that thing which you have tried many times in your school. Sitting idle in the class, you take up your plastic scale, do kach 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 kach, and you bring it near the bits and pieces of paper, and they get attracted. So this is, you all have done. That is what? Non-contact force, electrostatic force, hai na? So yes, electrostatic force, magnetic, though we all know. We have dissected. I don't know if you have, but I'm not promoting, by the way, but I used to do it. Like if any broken earphone I get, no, I'll just start cut, and I'll get a small magnet inside that. So that used to happen. Oh, sorry. So Aparajita, sorry, Himanshi, you know, we tend to forget this. I would say please don't mind if I call you from the account's name, hai na? Yes, Newton uncle ki kripa hai. Yes. Tension, Nikhat, today you don't need to have it, but you know what, I'll tell you, in 11th, 12th, we actually do a lot of sessions on tension. In a string, if a massless string, but all tension is there, why it is same in the whole string, so we do that there, but not today. Hai na? Yes. Yes, Papia, it is there. I'm telling you, if you broke a working earphone, it should not come to me. Alright? I'm telling you now only. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that you एक अच्छा खासा earphone था, you broke it and you were telling me sir said us, break the earphone. No, I don't want that. So if it is broken, then you have the liberty to do this. Okay? है ना? मेरे को पिटाई नहीं खानी. Alright. ठीक है? So three forces: electrostatic, magnetic, gravitation. We know that, है ना? कुछ तो है नहीं इसमें. It's easy. Alright. चलो. So non-contact forces acts when objects are not in physical contact. Then you can try if you have a broken earphone. Alright. ठीक है? अच्छा बीच में हंसी मजाक चलता रहता है. It's okay, है ना? Just focus. So from force there was one more concept. So till here we discussed, when in the sessions we were doing all these, we discussed, sir, force is there, then can we do rest to motion, motion to rest, change in shape, change in thing? But you know what? There was one more thing. Only having force is not necessary. I am pushing here and this was pushing here, but still there is no effect. Sir, you are not applying force. I am applying force. Why? Net force, right? Because it is the concept of net force or resultant force, right? And this is a small video. Watch. Single girl was pushing. It was going nicely and slowly, but one more girl came and was like, "Hiya!" And yes, the tricycle started running faster, है ना? Yes. Warning, already broken earphones, I'm telling you. It should not come back. Alright. So resultant force. Net force is the sum of all the forces. Now, actually you know that, by the way. Anshika? I'll think about this. Alright, so net force is the sum of all the forces. So this guy, he is pulling. This guy, he is pushing. So he is pulling in this direction, he is pushing in this direction. Both are same direction. They will support each other. They will get added. Means 20 units, right? Same thing. If you watch over here, 10 plus 10, forces acting in the same direction, they get added, and resultant force acts on the common direction, right? है ना? Yes, Aishwarya ma'am's energy is something which, I have never seen anyone matching that. Yes. 15 units, 10 units, forces acting in opposite direction, they get subtracted, okay? Resultant force acts in the direction of larger force. And by the way, we have done this. We have done this same thing in the session also, right? Don't worry, you know that. Okay, good. Yes, minus plus and 0, okay. Alright, so yes, this is the idea. Now, balanced force, what is a balanced force? Think or focus on the name, balanced. Balanced means equal on both sides. Balance means that only, no? That is balanced force. Means the net force acting on an object is 0. On both sides, you are applying same force in opposite direction. Mind it. Balanced force matlab, on both the sides, you are applying same force in opposite direction. Either you are pulling from both sides or you are pushing on both sides. Hey Pratik. Thoda sa late, but it's okay. We are revising anyways, and we are making a mind map. Yes, net force is the result. Correct. Balance mein forces are equal, and net force is 0. Net force is 0. That is important. Resultant force is 0. Unbalanced mein there is some resultant force. There is some resultant force. Let's say from here it was 5 Newton. Here it was 10 Newton. So 10 Newton is bigger, right? 10 Newton is bigger, and that's why net force becomes 5 Newton in this direction. Okay, correct. Nice. Alright. So net force acting on an object is not equal to 0. So this is all about resultant force. A single force that would produce the same effect as multiple forces. So you won't be confused with this line, no? I'm hoping. The single force that would produce the same effect as multiple forces. So what does this line means? 10 Newton, right? A block, and this one is 5 Newton. So right now 2 arrows are showing the amount of force, right? What different forces? If I replace all these arrows and just show it like this, 5 Newton, is there any harm? No, right? Because net force to yahi hai na. This is the net force, right? So That's why I'm explaining this so that you don't get confused with this new kind of line. नया नहीं है वो, है ना? You know that. All right, fine. Yes. Magnitude तो we have discussed this in great detail in the session. ना magnitude मतलब कितना force, how much force. So this 10 is the magnitude of the force, okay? And this arrow is showing the direction. All right. So now once we were done with forces, we went to pressure. है ना? We went to pressure. So in pressure, what happened? We discussed about why the stumps are pointy. So pressure, what happened? I think yesterday only, no? Yesterday only we discussed this thing. How much is the, so magnitude is the answer of how much, correct? Nice Smita, that's true. So pressure mein, we discussed applied force upon area. Now if you want to be specific, perpendicular force acting on a unit area of surface. Perpendicular force acting on a unit area of surface. So this is like, let's say, if you take an object, right? If you take this object, right? You can see this object, no? This black color object. If I keep it, so force is towards the bottom, perpendicular force, and its area, that is the overall pressure. Fine. Nice. Less area, more pressure. Correct. So pressure becomes force applied upon area. Force unit is Newton, area is meter square, so unit becomes Newton per meter square, right? Or Pascal, right? Pascal is named after Sir Blaise Pascal, alright? 90 degrees to the surface, correct? So this is pressure, alright? And there are multiple effects or there are multiple observations regarding pressure. Correct? Yes, it is inversely proportional to area and pressure is directly proportional to force. Correct, that's true. Alright, so next, and we have seen multiple use cases of pressure in your daily life as well, because camels have larger hoofs. We discussed about this, by the way, yesterday, hai na? Yes. Paper mein, same thing with paper also, no? Yes, that's true. Technically we call it thrust. All right. Nails, knives. Knife needs to cut. Means it needs to be sharp, it needs to have more pressure, that's why, hai na? Alright, so this is about pressure, perpendicular force acting on unit area of surface, okay, fine, alright. Next, fluids, we learned about fluids also, by the way, right? 10 upon 2, yes, you can say 10 Newton per meter square or 5 Pascals, Gungun, that's correct. Alright, so in fluids we understood that liquids exert pressure on the walls of the container. Yesterday I showed you that demonstration, a bottle with holes punched in the same level, water was coming out equally, right? So that's why. This was about liquid pressure and it increases with depth. The deeper you go, more is the pressure. So that's why. Exerted in all direction and it increases with depth. These two things we have learned. And we had also seen the bubble, the mystery of the bubble, right? I told you how you can perform it. Take a glass, take a straw and blow a small bubble. You will see it going up and rising. You remember all these things? Very good, very good. So liquid pressure increases with the depth. But liquid is actually a fluid. One more fluid we know is gas. Gases also have pressure, right? No, another definition of pressure. Same thing. I told same thing. Yes, Gungun, depends on height. So, gases, because of, definition you are confusing with that. I told you to explain it. Definition wise, the force upon area. I told you that because of the molecules striking the walls of the container, that is the force. And you know what? That is the pressure. So that's why. I think you are getting confused with that. So it was for explaining you how it happens. You can see all these molecules, no? These gas molecules, they are striking the walls of the balloon and that's why this is how the pressure is being exerted. Correct. Molecules are striking, I told you. This is for explanation. If you want to define it like this, I would say it become a very long definition. So don't define it like this. This is for understanding. Fine. And yes, if you put more pressure, more gases in the balloon, it will burst because its material is not able to sustain that much pressure. फट जाएगा, correct बात है. ठीक है. अब, this is about fluids. Liquids and gases exert pressure on the walls of the container. Alright. Nice. Very good. Very good. Last but not the least, it was the atmospheric pressure, because I told you yesterday also, you, me, we are sitting actually under an ocean of air. The atmosphere is much above us. Till around 12-13 kilometers, the layers of atmosphere are there. Hai na? So Amit, I told actually. In the end, I think someone was asking me, so actually I also told you how to make component of force. It was something extra, but yes, perpendicular thing was there. Right? So, atmospheric pressure, the envelope of air around Earth. So, all this envelope of air, what it does is, it puts pressure on you, right? This air column, its weight is actually acting pressure on you. Yeah? Yes, carrying 3-4 elephants, that much is the pressure. And don't worry, I'll show it to you someday. I'll show it to you with an activity also. Anshika, good question. But today I won't answer it. Today I would answer it. In your 11th class, when you will go, no, in your kinetic theory of gases, you will understand we take this as elastic collisions, inelastic collisions. So all these things will come, right? Elastic may we say there is no energy loss and everything. So that's why. But I won't talk more about this. So Amit, it is there. Actually, it's not there, kya? But theek hai. If it is not there, because in the end, I think I told this, I remember that clearly, but in between I don't remember. See, perpendicular force should be there, perpendicular to the surface. Okay? No, not voices. Okay, Somit, agar nahi tha, to today I am telling you, go with perpendicular force, hai na? Alright. Nice. So, the weight of air column over a unit area of Earth's surface, that is what we call as atmospheric pressure, hai na? Yes, I make you curious. So, and we learn about, if you are sitting under an ocean of air, so it should be because of this whole length of air above you. If you go high, the air is less, right? It means atmospheric pressure will be less. And this was the curious question of the puffy chips packet, the shrinking water bottle. Yesterday we discussed a lot on this, hai na? So I'm just telling you all these things because in 11th when you will go, no, you will see a lot of nice things. Today what questions you are asking, all these get answered there. So perpendicular pressure, it becomes really important because that's how you have to take the perpendicular component. If let's say force was like this, you will take a component of this, right? So that is the definition. Perpendicular force upon area, right? It depends on the atmosphere also. As on moon there is no atmosphere, means no atmospheric pressure. Acha. Sorry, I'll tell you a trick, but not just now, by the end. So that's why if you go to heights, the atmospheric pressure decreases, and you know what? The nose bleeding also happens there. And because of atmospheric pressure only, you are able to drink water from straw, drink cold drinks from straw, right? The sucker toys, all these rubber suckers, they also work like this, hai na? Right? Nice. So, this was about atmospheric pressure. The weight of the air column over a unit area of Earth's surface at the sea level. So this is the complete mind map, right? You start from force, you go to pressure, resultant force, contact force, cause of force, right? And you can see from force, these arrows are telling you what is the way you are moving in this chapter, okay? Hai na? Chips packet will work, don't worry. Sabse ho jayega. So I told you, na, next time you are planning a trip to hill station, do this experiment and you will enjoy a lot. Okay. Measuring weight of air. Although it is not very relevant right now, but still I'll tell you. How you can measure? First of all, does air has weight? If you take a balance on this side, an empty balloon, on this side a filled balloon, right? If you weigh the empty balloon and then you weigh the filled balloon, the difference you can find the weight of air. Simple, है ना? pressure of school. Yeah, I know. That is yes, it's there on you. All right. So, guys, we have got you covered, है ना? So that's why. This mind map, I'll give you on the Telegram channel. Don't you worry about that. And yes, we are covering everything. And yes, you know what? Questions are left. We'll do questions also. Don't worry about that, है ना? Nice, Mida. Homework. Today, आज rest करो. I think. आज rest करो. Because you need to prepare. You need to revise this mind map because you want to prepare for numericals. I know you are scared of numericals sometimes, but you know what? We'll practice them together. We'll enjoy so much. Right? Correct. So, Telegram channel, please make sure you are a part of the Telegram channel because all the notes, all the mind maps are coming over there. Don't worry about that, है ना? हाँ, आज तो revision था ना? And you know what? Because of you guys, this session was short because you answered everything so perfectly. I was so confident. मेरे को तो लग रहा है आप लोग को आता है सब कुछ अच्छे से. Very good. अच्छा, Anshika, you are saying weight of air in chips packet. I'm seeing your random questions. I would say, you know what you can do? You take a chips packet, a filled packet, and the another one, है ना? First you make sure that both are equal. Then इसको खोल के chips or the wrapper, you weigh it separately, and this packed thing you weigh it separately. The difference you subtract, you will get the weight of air, है ना? You will get all these things. Thank you, JP Dance City. Question session, Prateek. If you subscribe, no. So, acha, I tell you here. So please like, share, and subscribe. So if you subscribe, no, you will get all these plannings, schedulers, that when is going to be a question session, all these things. Don't worry about it, nah? So don't worry, we have got you covered. So please make sure that you like, sharing, and subscribing. I would say, do it because you know what? This channel is still growing and it needs help. It needs the help of the family members. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, share it with your friends, subscribe it, and you know what? We'll keep coming back with more interesting sessions. Menti, हाँ भाई, numerical menti में ही होगा. Don't worry, this is my promise to you. Nice. Prateek, अब share भी कर दो बस, है ना? SST sessions में, yes, Tarana ma'am is working on it. Give her some time, alright? Alright, guys, I would say, revise it. You will get the mind map and be ready for numericals. We'll have a lot of fun in the Menti session of numericals. Ayush, feedback taken, definitely. All is well, I'm telling you. Don't worry, है ना? Chalo, thank you everyone. Take care and bye-bye.